Timeless Tales of Panchatantra. Once there lived a tortoise in the pond. His name was Tofa. There were many fish, ducks, and insects in the pond. Some birds used to come to the pond to rest. Two geese named Sankat and Wicket were frequent visitors of the pond. Once they met Tofa. Three of them were very happy with each other's company. Soon they became very dear friends. The two geese came every day to spend time with Tofa. Tofa also eagerly waited for the geese to come. Days passed in cheer and happiness. The kingdom in which they lived was struck by droughts. There the water was diminishing. It was a trying time for all those animals and birds who were dependent on water for their survival. Tofa's pond was no exception in the drought-hit kingdom. Tofa was anxious about his survival. That day, his friends arrived later than usual. Tofa wondered if they had also left like all the birds that were going to faraway places with sufficient water. To his relief, the tortoise was greeted by his friends. Sankat said, "Friend, we apologize for the delay. The whole morning we were searching for any lake or pond that was not affected by scarcity." Wicket continued, "Hence we have decided to migrate to another kingdom which is enjoying its monsoon any longer if we live here. Therefore we have to bid farewell to you." Tofa was extremely saddened by this news. If his two friends left the kingdom, he will be left alone. He was also certain of his death if he stayed in the pond. Seeing his sad face, Sankat said, "I understand what you are thinking. Even we are pained to part from you. But what can we do? We can, but you cannot. Therefore, we are not able to think of any way to save you." Tofa said, "Don't give up hope, guys. In times of crisis, only family and friends can help us. If you can't, then who can?" The two geese then asked him how they could help him. The tortoise thought for some time before he came up with a solution for their problem. He instructed them to search for a sturdy stick and come back before they left the other kingdom. The next day, two geese landed at the pond with a stick. The tortoise then said, "Now each of you has to hold one end of the stick in your beaks. I will hold the stick with my mouth. In this way, you can take me and fly." The two geese liked the idea, but Wicket said, "It's very risky and tiresome job for you, Tofa. The journey we are undertaking is long, so you should be very careful not to open your mouth any time. Even if you do it for a moment, you'll fall down to your death." Tofa said, "Wicket, I completely understand the risk of this enterprise, but there is no other way for my survival. You have to do as I say, and I promise you that I'll not open my mouth." The two geese agreed, and the three of them set off on this unique journey. Tofa held the stick in his mouth. The two geese also carried the stick in their beaks. Thus they were able to transport the tortoise. However, the journey they had to undertake was long and tedious. Hence, the geese used to stop often at intervals to take rest. Even the tortoise used to be relieved to open its mouth during these breaks. Tofa said to his friends, "Indeed, I am grateful to have two helpful friends like you. Otherwise, I would have perished in the dried up pond." Sankat said, "What you say is true, Tofa. We would not want to lose your friendship too. But remember, we still have long way to go. No matter what happens, do not open your mouth. If you do, there's nothing we can do to save you from falling." Tofa assured him that he would be very careful. The three of them then resumed their journey. Finally, their destination seemed within sight. The two geese were delighted that they could carry the tortoise away from the peril. The wings arched and their beaks were tired from holding the stick. The geese now only had to cross the city and reach the shore of the lake nearby. As the three of them flew above the capital kingdom, someone in the street noticed this strange sight. He immediately alerted his neighbors, and soon everyone had come out to look at the tortoise and the geese. Never before they had seen such a wonder. Two geese carrying a tortoise with the help of a stick. The geese now flew a little nearer to the ground as they were approaching the lake. Hence, all the three of them could see and hear the people looking at them. The geese did not bother about the onlookers but carried on their flight. The tortoise was, however, listening carefully to what the people were saying. Tofa heard the people praising the geese. Someone said, "Look how smart the birds are. They only must have thought such a unique way to transport a tortoise." Others agreed and cheered the words on. Tofa was hurt. The idea was his, but the credit seemed to be going to the geese. Intending to do that, he opened his mouth within seconds, crashed down to the ground and died. The geese lamented the foolishness of their friend. However, they had to resume their journey. Finally, they managed to reach the lake, but felt sad for the tortoise did not heed their words of caution. Moral of the story is always listen to the good advice given by the well-wishers. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.